being in the flow to actually tuning in. So take a moment, wherever you're seated, close your eyes. If your feet are on the floor, tune in to the soles, the four corners of the soles of your feet. If you're seated, feel your sit bones on the ground, on the earth. And take a moment and tune into the vision of your most illuminated self in 2012. Who is this person that you really want to be and embody? And think of what you wish you would always say as that person. What is something you wish you always said? And when you have that, put your hand on your heart. Blessing to see a room full of people with their hands on their heads. So now, turn to three people and say what you wish you always said. Own it. All is well.
Thank God. Thank God. I'm so excited.
So excited. Thank you.
Thank you. This is wonderful.
What shifted? I'm happy. You're happy. What else? What happened to your energy?
Spend it.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. So that's what this is about. We're at a powerful time of the year. Specifically, this morning there was a lunar eclipse, which I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel rolling around and changing. And we're on the brink of 2012, the much anticipated 2012. We're occupying all over the world. We're rising, people are expressing, and it's clearly a time where people are wanting to shift within and shift without. And many of us are feeling that we're being called to really embody our truths and to live so truthfully, and that our world needs it. And in the face of that, I just wanted to invite the room to take time this holiday season in between the buzz and the double, triple booking holiday parties and all the stuff to just tune in and really take some personal time for reflection. And it's something that's so obvious. Oh, at the end of the year we reflect, you know, we come up with our New Year's resolutions, but like really tune in. And there's a way we can do that by asking ourselves three very simple questions that are kind of obvious. And the first is, what's working? What's working in your life right now? Where do you feel alive? Where do you feel aligned? What relationships are in flow? Where are you in trust instead of fear? Where are you successful? What feels effortless and just kind of like works? And what's working in your body? Because that's such an important part of our truth, is our body. Is your digestion working? Are you someone who has like really awesome digestion? Do you sleep well? Are you engaged in a yoga practice that is giving you strength and you feel a resiliency in your body now? And take time and just acknowledge yourself for creating that which works in your life. It doesn't just happen. It moves through us. We create that. And that's cause for celebration as we close this year out. And from there, ask yourself the next obvious, simple question. What's not working? What's not working? And sometimes we don't like asking this question at the end of the year, because the end of the year is supposed to be joyous, and we just want to focus on all of our accomplishments and New Year's resolutions. But let's look at that. What's not working? Where is there dissonance? Where are you sabotaging yourself over and over like we all do? Where are you compromising yourself or shrinking yourself in honor of another? And where do you know you should be doing something different but you're not? And what in your body is not working? Are you tired? Are you in pain? Are you in a healing process? Are you stuck? And the beauty of looking at what's not working is that it opens the doorway to opportunity. And the third question, which is what's missing? And that's our doorway, what's missing. When we have the courage to look also at where we are out of alignment, it is our opportunity to come back into alignment. So what's missing? What do you need in order to be aligned? What do you need in order to express yourself authentically? What do you need in order to have energy again? Or more energy? And really, more importantly, who do you need to be and how do you need to be showing up in your life so that that can be generated and manifest for you? And I'll share with you just part of my own personal story and how tuning in transformed my life. For me, accidentally, it wasn't intentional even. But I went through, over the last 4 years, a very dramatic healing process. And in the beginning was very resistant to my body, which broke down entirely on almost every level. And I used to have a different career before I was a coach. I was a photo producer. And I was literally sent home one day from a very lucrative job by my client who said, "You are too tired and you're not effective here and you need to go sleep." And I went home and I slept and I was furious with my body that was getting in my way and keeping me from the dinner parties and the fun and the photo shoots and this action, the boot camp that I did in Dolores Park, right, like my active life. And I fell asleep angry. And I slept one of those very deep sleeps, you know those sleeps where you just go to a different level, and I woke up peaceful and quiet for the first time in months. And in that quiet space, I was able finally to tune in and to hear this whisper that really had been screaming at me for months to slow down, to acknowledge the fact that although I was successful and having fun in my career, that it didn't fuel my heart, and that my relationships were not as intimate and as deep as I wanted them to be, and that my body was crying out for help, but I was too busy and too afraid to really acknowledge that and listen. And that was the doorway, right? Like, what happens when we actually tune in? It's okay to tune in to what doesn't work. And what came from that was an incredible learning process and a shift that was amazing, a commitment to self, a creation, a foundation of self, from which everything has blossomed in my life. Beautiful professional connections, community, a career that is the expression of my truth, and me holding a space for you all to express your truth and to celebrate your life. Beautiful relationships, the love of my life, and most importantly, a body that is supporting me and carrying me to the full flourishment of who I am and what I'm meant to do on this earth. So tuning in can do a lot.